Hello YouTube, Sean here with another no-nonsense video. And today we are doing rear speakers on a C5 Z06. I have some new speakers here. I did a lot of research on the forums, came up with the JBL's 5 1/4 for being a direct replacement for the C5 Z06. The number for them is GX528. You're going to need a wire adapter. A little kit, got it on Amazon. I don't have the part number for this right now, but I could find it. If you need it, let me know. It's just a GM adapter. I think they're universal for GM vehicles. These speakers were like 80 bucks for the set, maybe even like 75 to be honest. Got them on Amazon. I was gonna get the JLs. They were like 250 bucks. People said these sound better because the ohms match up closer with the stock Bose. That's the stock Bose speaker. I was getting a lot of distortion in it. I was hoping it'd be ripped, but it looks fine. That's the back of it. Pretty nice magnet on there actually for they call it the Twiddler 5 1/4 inch speaker. The coupe and the convertible have 6.5, but the Z06 has 5 1/4. So these are the speakers, and I was looking for videos on how to do this, and everyone's like, oh yeah, it's real easy, here, it's out. Kind of getting sick of these videos where they're not really showing you how to do anything or how to really do the job, so I just started making my own. And that way I could always reference back to it years from now when I have to do them again. Okay, so I'm going to show you a little tip, because I just figured this out, so I'm going to share it with you. Open your trunk, and in your trunk you're going to have this corner piece. It's got just 2 clips. The panels are all just these clips. There's no screws required. The only screw you have to take out is for your seat belt, and it's a Torx T27. You're not going to be able to find that in a normal kit. You'll have to go to a store and buy that separately. I just figured that out the hard way. I actually found it at, I think, Advanced Auto Part in like an obscure set for like 30 bucks. I just bought that. But I was trying to wedge the panel out. I'll get in the car and show you what we're working with. I was trying to wedge the panel out and like try to get the speaker in there on a crazy angle. It was a pain in the ass. And then all of a sudden the back of the panel kind of kicked out and it was free. And I was like, wow, if I would have just known to take this back corner off, I would have saved myself, I don't know, probably an hour. It took 1 hour to do the passenger side, and the driver's side's a little harder because the power seat doesn't move as far forward. So, and in the videos I watched, no one showed the driver's side. So I'm going to show you exactly what's going on. Driver's seat all the way forward. Seat belt comes off. There's a cap on the seat belt. There's a little, you depress the bottom of the cap, and it pops out through. It opens up, and you probably can't see. Here's the seat belt bolt. My battery's about to die. It's like 11 o'clock at night. But T27. Then you have to kind of wedge in this little area. You're gonna have to sit on your rocker. You won't hurt it. And move the seat back with your shoulder. Now there's the panel. And there's only 3 clips. Let's see if we can see it on camera a little bit better. And they're in about in the center. That's it. That's all there's holding that. And then it folds over the trim. So the trim kind of holds it. And then down at the bottom of the trim, there's a little hole. I don't know if you can see it. There's a little plastic knob that fits through there. And then this pulls right out, providing you have that trim piece back. And you can see there's like a little fork that goes under this back piece. And then if you can see in the back, it's a little square box. And that square box goes on that back pillar, and that corner piece wraps it all together. That's that easy. So I was really dreading doing this job. I looked at a video, and somebody did it. It was like, oh yeah, it took 5 minutes. It doesn't. It's going to take you realistically about half hour aside if you do it this way. You have 4 7mm little bolts in there, and then you have little metal clips that secure it to the fiberglass frame that it's attached to. Those are probably going to drop on you, and you're going to have to crush them with like some needle nose pliers to get them to fit back into place. And then that's your stock speaker. So take that back corner piece off, pry, and what I did is I pulled back my trim, put my fingers back there and pried out at the top and at the bottom, and then pried kind of right at the carpet line, and the whole panel popped off. So don't try to do what the other video said and have it on an angle and sneak back there. It's gonna be so much more difficult for you, and then you could possibly, you know, puncture your speaker and mess it up because you don't have enough room to really get back there. So all right, that's it. Let me know if you have any questions. If you need a link for that adapter, let me know and I'll put it in the description. Sorry I already threw the package away, but if you have any questions, let me know. All right, Sean, out. Later.